Okay, so on with the main event for this Sunday afternoon or early afternoon. This is a trail I made 2 years ago. Very roughed in. Then we had the tornado and it brought down tons and tons of trees. But anyway, I'm planning on continuing this path, just cleaning it up a bit. Basically today we're just going to be doing a rough trail, hopefully just to get to our end goal, but I'm not sure if we're going to be able to even get to that. This looks like an old skidder path, just basically because a divot there and a divot there. It looks like potentially a skidder could have come in here at one point in time and collected something. I haven't seen any stumps that have been cut off, but there's this huge pine that we have here. This bad boy up there. And eventually that will fall. But anyway, I'm going to be planning on putting the trail basically alongside it here. Don't want to dig up the roots or anything. I kind of don't really want to touch much around here because it's going to be a pretty sensitive tree. It's got a decent lean to it, and then it kind of goes up. So if it does go, it's going to go that way. And if it does go, probably enough wood in that thing for a mini, just a house probably. So anyway, I'll probably get rid of these two hemlocks here and continue this skidder path. You can kind of see it. I'm not sure if it shows well on the camera, but it's obviously, it came in here for something. And I haven't found the stump that, usually you find a stump a couple of 50 meters away from this area. But anyway, this is going to be the complicated area because this is all rock and rigid rock. And I have to kind of pick my path. I do have some oak here that I do not want to take down. So I could potentially come up this way if I can move this mound of whatever it may be. Sometimes it's dirt, sometimes it's solid bedrock. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, pause for a brief second while I get my bearings again. Okay, so let's try this again. That's where I just was. So I think coming along here, try and keep this pine because I don't have many pine on the property. Maybe I'll come up this way depending on what this mound of dirt or rock is here. Get rid of this junk off to the side. There's a dead pine there. Might as well take that as my path. This is a lot of rock. That's a dead oak. Yeah, oak there, or almost dead, so I might just take that guy out. And again, this is going to be the challenging portion because there's not a lot of dirt here to make trails with. It's all just rock. So basically going to be picking pieces of rock and putting it on the low side and trying to create some kind of trail that goes up and around, further around to that point. And there's a beautiful lookout spot. Actually, we'll just go quickly to that right now. Okay, so the trail will come through here somehow, some way, and then continue through there. I might take out these oak because they're on their way out, but I'm gonna try not to. Probably just take down this pine here, and then that maple, and then continue down that. But I'm gonna clear out some of these trees here Because this takes us to, yet again, another one of my favorite spots on the property. It is this rock here. And this rock, there's some swans down there, way far down in the distance. This overlooks the pond here, and I just love it. There's another little area down there. I may eventually do some trails down that way, but this is just a gorgeous spot. Anyway, so I've got my work cut out for me. I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to get done in just one day here, but that's going to be dependent on the ground and how much rock there is. Got myself a little coffee now, and only one GoPro battery because I forgot the charger back at the trailer. So probably end up popping back there real quick, grabbing that because I forgot the pin for my tooth for my bucket. Oh yeah, I found my tooth. So I was super excited about that because when you lose your tooth, that's just a stupid expense. As those teeth are a bit pricey, and the pins are stupidly enough a bit pricey as well. Everything's pricey. So when you lose it on something silly, you kind of want to find it, especially when you know exactly where you lost it. But anyway, I did find it, and man, this is gonna be a lot of work. Like even just walking through here. But I've been wanting to join these true trails for basically when I first walked the property. I've been wanting to do this trail, but it's gonna be, even when the trail's done, it's still gonna be kind of a rough trail. Oh well, we'll see what we can get done. Yeah, I'm off topic. I'm all over the place. It's because I'm tripping around. Look at this area. Sorry. Look at this. This is going to be tough. Like, it's a huge rock shelf. And then this. Like, it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be a limo ride when I'm done. It's going to be a rocky trail. But it will be cool because it'll be following the marsh area here. All right, let's get at her. Okay, GoPro went dead. That's what happens when you don't bring your charger. So anyway, that'll be the end of the time lapse for the time being until I stop for lunch. But I'm on a roll and I don't want to stop because I got this business going on right now. So this is probably one of the more challenging areas. I'm collecting up a lot of the dirt from the other side, and basically I'm gonna have to obviously take down some trees here, but I'm gonna try and level this path going through and upwards through there. So I don't have a GoPro of this because that's the way I don't roll today. But here's kind of the before, and magically, just like this, we're going to go to the afterwards. Hasn't happened yet, has it? Let's try this again. Alright, so I've probably just gone 4 o'clock or something like that. What is it? 4:30. This is the end of my time here. I just blew a hose, not blew a hose, but blew a fitting right there. So my main cylinder, and so I've got hydraulic issues. And one thing I learned from the last time I had to buy a jug of hydraulic fluid is let's just let sleeping dogs lie, because if I drain all the hydraulic fluid out of it, it's very costly to fill this bad boy back up. But let's take a little walk through. Not too bad. There's the clearing that I was just talking about is just on the other side of that rock over there. And this is what we've got accomplished for today. This was a pretty sketchy spot here that I was worried if I was going to have enough dirt or not, but I think we'll be alright. I'm just going to let this all settle in. There's some more dirt over here that I can bring over at a later time. Obviously, after I fix the machine, I will come back through here and regrade it, but a nice little drive and walk trail going along the water's edge here. This area turned out to be a lot better than I expected as well. I was able to take the grade right down and gradually kind of work it up, so it's not such a big turn and then a hill. So I'm pretty happy with this. And let's go see where we started from. There's a big pine. And basically back on out to the bridge area where I just was. Where I was this morning and yesterday working on things. So anyway, that's it. That will be it for this video, because now I've got to take this apart hopefully and get some fittings for it next week. And I won't be back up here next weekend, maybe the following weekend, although it is Mother's Day I think, so I may not be even back for that weekend. Anyway, I'm taking this thing up there. Okay, talk to you later. Bye-bye.